and All-Pro Chuck Howley, number 54. The linebackers formed a perfect partnership. Jordan, number 55, Edwards, number 52, and Howley, number 54. A vintage blend of old pros.
Linebacker Chuck Howley is on the lookout for the look-in pass. Howley swipes Johnson's toss and returns to the Cards 15. Sonny Jurgensen has little success against the Cowboy rush. Andre and Howley dislodge the football. The alert Lilly recovers and heads goalward. He picks up a passenger by the name of Charlie Taylor en route and only makes it to the 5. San Francisco's Ken Willard storms left. Cornerback Warren Livingston corrals him. Chuck Howley collects the football and watches tracks. In the Pro Bowl in Los Angeles, the Dallas defensive stalwarts highlighted the big win for the East. Chuck Howley, wearing number 56, pulls off a key interception.
Dunn fumbles the ball, and Howley recovers for the Cowboys, and he is off for that Falcon goal line. There he goes all by himself, 97 yards for a touchdown. And the undefeated Dallas Cowboys, 40, the Atlanta Falcons, 14.
After 2 plays, get 2 yards. On 3rd down and 8, King Hill fades to throw. The Dallas blitz is on. Edwards from behind and Howley from the front, and the ball is up for grabs. Bobby Brown, the mammoth tackle, falls on it, but the ball squirts out. And Colvin has the fumble for Dallas.
The Cowboy defense is the story in the second half. On the first play, number 54, linebacker Chuck Howley intercepts and goes all the way to make the score Dallas 21, Cleveland 7. And now the black clouds hung over the New Orleans Saints. Twice as they were about to score the go-ahead touchdown, fate and the quick Dallas Cowboys stopped them.
Rookie Lion quarterback Greg Landry suffered 4 interceptions, one of which linebacker Chuck Howley returned for a touchdown.
On the next play, Nelson was double blitzed by linebackers Leroy Jordan and Chuck Howley, who forced a fumble. Howley, one of the fastest linebackers in the league, had only 44 yards of daylight ahead of him. Ironically, it was a similar play that beat Cleveland with Frank Ryan at the helm in the regular season game between these two teams. Another look shows Nelson never saw what hit him as he cocked his arm to throw. Dallas was now out in front, 7-3.
Sunshine turned to starshine in the Cotton Bowl as Dallas faced Fran Tarkenton and the New York Giants.
10 times the massive intimidators of the front line. Dropping deep into the passing lanes, Cowboy linebackers glad-handed stray passes and shored up Dallas one history.
Why does Washington lose? Not because they suffer the improbable happening of a Chuck Howley fumble return, but because their defense cannot cope with an offense that can score suddenly and often.
The biggest play of the game occurred in the fourth quarter when Nelson's connection with Collins was spoiled by a fumble that was alertly recovered by Chuck Howley in the Cowboys' end zone. Dallas combined their luck with 2 Mike Clark field goals and defeated Cleveland 6-2.
Time later, met with disaster as Chuck Howley made a brilliant interception, the first of 5 Colt turnovers in the first half. Unitas himself may have saved a touchdown here by making the tackle on Howley. This set up the first score of the game, but it would not be a touchdown.
Hey, safety double blitz work like a charm. Way to hustle, that's the big thing. Way to hustle. Let's go, Creed!
The Colts started the last quarter just as they'd started the second half, with a killing error. Earl Morrow's pass was intercepted in the end zone by number 54, Chuck Howley. Again, the Colts had been close in, and again they'd been denied. Now, with their own mistakes and the clock working against them, their chances for Super Bowl vengeance were fading down that long corridor of time, where the walls echo with the words, "If only."
With a defense that greedily glad-handed every Viking mistake.
Dallas' doomsday defense has always depended on their linebackers' ability to retreat quickly into the passing lanes. All-Pro Chuck Howley, number 54, made a precise drop to the sideline and almost turned this interception into a touchdown. Behind pulling guard John Nyland, number linebacker Chuck Howley's body. But they have also softened his hands, and a turnover makes him run on rookie legs.
On defense, the sturdy Doomsday defense made its own breaks by forcing inopportune passes and then reaping the rewards. Watch their 3 veteran linebackers work in perfect unison. Number 55, Leroy Jordan, neckties the receiver high. Then number 52, Dave Edwards, punched the ball into the waiting hands of number 54, Chuck Howley. When Bob Lee passed to soft-fingered Chuck Howley instead of Dave Osborne. Number 54, Howley, charged into field goal range. With barely a minute remaining in the half, Mike Clark drilled a 44-yarder, giving Dallas the advantage.
The hour had grown late, very late for Miami. And now Doomsday would end the dream for good, with another veteran of pass failure, Chuck Howley, accepting the honor.